Now, really, before we go, there is one thing I've got to get to. I got an email yesterday from factcheck.org asking me if I had spread fake news. Seriously, because, we have our thumbnails every day on YouTube, and they're these kind of crazy designs. We have an artist who draws them up every single day, and they're always really wild. One of them recently apparently went around the internet as fake news, and it was an image of a ridiculously defaced Abraham Lincoln memorial. And it's like part of his head was chopped off and there was spray paint. I didn't think it looked real, but apparently some people sent it around and said, this is being defaced, this is fake news. So get this email from factcheck.org, which is a left-leaning institution, like so many institutions. I said, were you spreading fake news? Are you guys responsible for this? And yes, of course, our artists drew up this thumbnail, as they draw up thumbnails every single day. So just to give you a little bit of context, though, I want to go through a few of the other thumbnails we've drawn up and just assuage your fears and let you know that those are not real either. So what else do we have in recent days? We've got the Lincoln one. We've got the Statue of Liberty kneeling on top of a bunch of protesters, taking a knee. So I want you to know that actually the copper statue given to us hundreds of years ago by France did not suddenly come to life and does not now have bendable knees and things like that. That is an artistic fictional image. We've got President Trump as Hercules with a ripped Greek god body wrestling a bull by the horns with the face of the Twitter logo. That didn't really happen. Okay, that's not really Donald Trump, and the Twitter logo is not a bull. Then we've got two Karens. They're Karens with the Karen haircut, and a little dog in a mask standing staring at you. That's not a photograph. That was drawn up by an artist. We've got Dr. Fauci shaking hands with Satan himself. You can see his pulsating red devil hand there. Dr. Fauci, at least to my knowledge, has never literally shaken hands with the devil. Metaphorically, I don't know, I can't speak to that, but literally has not shaken hands with the devil. President Trump dancing around as money falls from the sky. This very possibly did literally happen, but I am telling you that image, at least, was drawn by one of our artists. This one's my favorite. President Trump dancing at a beach, shirtless. We ought to talk to my artist. There's a lot of shirtless Trump in these images. Maybe there's some Freudian thing. I don't know. Shirtless, ripped pecs, six-pack abs, in a bathing suit, dancing in front of the protesters at the beach who are saying, stay inside and wash your hands. This is not Donald Trump's body. Everyone knows that is my body that we photoshopped President Trump's head onto. So don't confuse that with fake news. Yes, Bernie Sanders wearing a fur coat, holding up a skull like Hamlet with a hammer and sickle emblazoned on the skull. That is not the skull of Karl Marx or Vladimir Lenin. Bernie Sanders is not the Prince of Denmark, though I often hear him talk about how Denmark is a socialist country. It is not a socialist country, and Bernie Sanders is not Hamlet. This one could be real, and I think a lot of people want it to be real, but it's not real. Donald Trump in a WWE ring, body slamming a very sad-looking Mitt Romney. That did not happen in the physical world. It did happen politically, symbolically, metaphorically, but it did not happen in the physical world, and so that is not a photograph. I hope this clears up. Fake news. I don't want to be accused of spreading any more fake news by factcheck.org. So keep that in mind when you talk about the photos of Dr. Fauci shaking hands with the devil or President Trump literally body slamming Mitt Romney. Those are artistic creations. I hope you've enjoyed the thumbnails, and I hope that we haven't confused anybody any further.